Hey everybody, Lavalle Lee here from Don Bluth Studios and Traditional Animation. I'm going to be doing an update here. We've got a lot of progress. We got the music back and we made some changes to the music. That's going to go along with Don's vocals for the first one, the first Bluth Fable, which is titled The Rabbit Who Would Be King. So I thought it would be cool to work on the audio with the music and put that together in today's video. This is not going to be a live stream. This is going to be an update video, so I'm going to call it something a little different. I notice when I do live streams, I don't get as much done because I'm answering a lot of questions and reading a lot of comments and stuff, which I do love doing, but I think I'm going to bring the live streams down a bit and try to update videos, therefore I can get more work done and show more progress in an actual video. But I will be doing some live streams as well, just a bit of both. Okay, so of course you guys have probably seen this logo. If you've been watching, this is the Don Bluth Studios logo. I mean, it could change, but for now, it works. It's using a director's clapper, and it's a cute little bunny. So, let me open up Audacity here. Okay, so here's Audacity. So today I'm not going to be actually working on animation or doing smudge up or coloring, but I will show you, I might do a little bit. We'll see how far I can get with this. But I got the background music and the audio of Don. Now I hope that you guys will be able to hear Don through the speakers, which is also going back to the microphone. So this is the first time I'm doing that, where I'm doing a video where you're going to be hearing it from my computer into the microphone. So hopefully the quality doesn't go down. Just know that the quality is stereo and it's solid. The music is solid, the audio is solid, so it might sound a little different in the actual video you're watching now. Just a little, what is it? I want to say Surgeon General's warning, but that's not it. That's for cigarettes. It's a warning, basically. Okay, so let me go over here. This is Audacity. Audacity is a really good program. It's free. I mean, I have Adobe Audition and SoundForge and a few other programs as well. I've even used Fruity Loops sometimes on my computer, but I figured just use Audacity for now. It does the job just as well as anything else that I've noticed. I mean, when we do recordings of people that come into the studio to do recordings for voices and stuff, we just use Audacity. It's a great program, and it's free, so why not? Okay, so I'll play the music first. See what you guys think. So here we go. Hopefully it sounds good. Okay, there you have it. You might have heard me doing a little bit of clicking. Sorry about that. I was doing some clicking on the other screen, trying to get the next thing ready. Okay, so I won't play the whole thing of Don without the music, just a little bit of it. But here is Don. Let me go back here It's like, why is it in the middle? Okay, so here's Don reading The Rabbit Who Would Be King.
The Rabbit Who Would Be King. A rabbit once said...
Sorry about that, guys. That was probably really loud. Let me undo that. Sorry. Here we go. Oh.
The Rabbit Who Would Be King. A rabbit once said to a kangaroo, "Look there at the Lion King's tail. It's limp and disgusting, all covered with mud, and his hind legs are looking quite frail."
So, while I was thinking for this video is maybe not give away the whole story, so then it'll be a surprise when it's completely done. But what I will do, what you just heard there, where it says all limp and frail, let me pop open that image of that page. So there is page 1 of what he just read. So what I'll do here, let me make it so it fits. Oh, no, not like that, like this. So I will play the first part and we'll look at that together so you'll see the first drawing with what Don is saying. So let's begin.
To a kangaroo,
Whoops.
"Look there at..."
Sorry. Very unprofessional, Lavalle. Okay, so where is it? That's right. It disappeared on me. There it is. Okay.
To a kangaroo, the Rabbit Who Would Be King. A rabbit once said to a kangaroo, "Look there at the Lion King's tail. It's limp and disgusting, all covered with mud, and his hind legs are looking quite frail. His crown is now bent. The jewels are all spent. His mane lies there on the floor. Our once splendid king is a worn-out old thing. I think we should show him the door." They carried the king sound asleep through the green to the raging river below, and tossed him in it, where he sank in 1 minute to the rolling rocks in the flow. The rabbit...
Okay, so I'll stop there. I was trying to make it show the images in order, maybe like the first 3 images, but I was pretty slow there. But so those were the 2 first images. You know, when he goes into the river below, there he is underwater. When he goes in the river below, I actually finished that drawing. I finished painting, and there we go. So I did finish this one where I cleaned up the rest of this over here. And I think that was in one of the other live streams. But that's when he went into the underwater from the rocks below. So that's basically that with music. So let me put the music in together. So let's hear it together. Now, when I said we're going to be doing behind-the-scenes stuff, this is definitely behind-the-scenes stuff. This is pretty much what it takes to like put things together. There's a lot of audio editing. This is all pretty much edited and ready to go. I made sure that it was all ready to go for the video. But let's go halfway through, because again, I don't want to give it away. Here we go.
The Rabbit Who Would Be King. A rabbit once said to a kangaroo, "Look there at the Lion King's tail. It's limp and disgusting, all covered with mud, and his hind legs are looking quite frail. His crown is now bent. The jewels are all spent. His mane lies there on the floor. Our once splendid king is a worn-out old thing. I think we should show him the door." They carried the king sound asleep through the green to the raging river below, and tossed him in it, where he sank in 1 minute to the rolling rocks in the flow.
All right. There's still more, but again, I want to be a surprise. And maybe that's a bad idea. Again, this is all new, the whole being very transparent. But I want there to, I'm sure Don does too, but there should be some surprises. So when you see the whole thing together and you watch it in its entirely, it would be more magical that way. But I did want to give an update to show you guys exactly where we were. So, and the music's done by a guy named David Patello. He also goes by Dave. Great guy, great musician. We asked him for something simple. It's just all it is a piano and one of those big basses. So it wasn't too extravagant when it comes to the actual music. We wanted to make sure it was we hear Don and it's not too elaborate and big band or anything like that. Uh, but yeah, so that's what we have. It is done. The music is done. Unless Don makes more changes. Sometimes we'll be like on the verge of finishing something, and then Don will be like, "Let's change that," and then we scramble to change things. But so far, I think it sounds great. It looks great. Um, Don's still working on the. He did a few attempts of the Bluth Fables opening that opens up. That will open up before every Bluth Fable. I guess you can call it a title card. And he was working on different designs of that. I'm still working on because I'll be doing the fontography, so like the design of the logo itself, the wording or the lettering. Um, but yeah, there's that. So while all that was happening, and I'm waiting for him to do that, and we got all the music done, I started working on the second Bluth Fable, which also has been recorded. Let me see if I can find the artwork for that. That would be Photoshop. And let me bring that over. So this is the second story. So the second story is actually about, let me zoom out here a little bit. The second story is about a dog and a cat that get married. That doesn't usually happen in real life. Well, animals usually don't get married. But let's see, this one is called The Wedding of a Dog and a Cat. And I believe this is page 2. So I started on page 2. Don did ask for me to do some changes. So there are some changes I'm going to be doing to this. The lines are a bit too dark. The background color needs to change. We might actually change it from one big circle to more splotchy watercolor. I'm going to do a couple different versions for him. He's got a few other colors that he wants changed, which is great, and I will do. When we did that, I think we did a preview of some of the changes. Yeah. So as you can see, here's some of the changes. The blue is a different blue. The moon is a different color. The lines are a little lighter. So, but again, the whole big circle background, we might change that because it's a bit stale. So it might be more like blotchy, kind of like the first Fable, where some of the background was still white. But again, it's going to look good when when we actually turn this into an actual physical book. That there'll be white pages, and it'll just look like it's a drawing on a white page, which I think will be amazingly beautiful. So yeah, so let me move this back over here to where you can't see it. But again, that is the update for now. I wasn't going to actually work on anything, I am working on the other pages of the second one as well. I'm doing the desmudging and stuff like that at my own time. But I'm really excited about getting the first one done. And it's looking great. And as you can hear from Don's voice, it sounds amazing. And I hope that these fables, last for hundreds of years, like Dr. Seuss, or like Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, or Hickory Dickory Dock, the clock ran up, or the cat ran up the clock, or whatever it was. I don't know by heart. Oh, I should know that one. But yeah, so there you have it. Again, I am Lavelle from Don Bluth Studios and Tradition Animation. And be sure that you subscribe. On the bottom left there, you see a link, youtube.com/Lavalle Lee. All the stuff that I'll be working on, I'll be putting on this page, or this YouTube page. So be sure you follow. and ring that notification bell so you get all the updates. But I'm going to be working hard and trying to get this thing as far as possible. And the main thing is to get the first one done, completed. So music, the drawings, the flipping of pages, the beginning title card of the Bluth Fables logo. Don wants that to be perfect, which I understand. So that's why he's spending a lot of time on it. And then the actual title cards of the actual episodes, and then of course credits and all that. So hopefully, we can get that done. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep working on all the fables and doing desmudging, coloring, and painting. And yeah, there you have it. There's your update. So thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time.